hello, hi, welcome everyone.
Okay, so today I wanted to see if an AI could solve a murder mystery. So I got Chat GPT and turned it into a robot detective and chucked it into LA Noire. This idea is stolen straight from Doug, where he does the exact same thing, but for Pajama Sam. Here I've made a few modifications to the AI for this one. I added a microphone so you can actually tell when I was talking directly to the AI. He also now has a nameplate.
He's now VK801.
And every time he dies, I'm gonna update it so it reflects his new number. This whole thing was streamed on Twitch, and I'm not gonna lie, the intro was kinda boring. So here's a quick breakdown of everything you need to know. First, we find a car covered in blood, and we are told that it was owned by an Adrian Black. After finding Adrian's address in his wallet, we head over to his house where we meet his wife.
Black.
But then out of nowhere, and by no fault of my own, the AI died.
Did he just die? Don't tell me he just died. Don't tell me he just died.
Small problem, every time he dies, he loses his memory. So I need to retell him everything that happened. And I quickly updated his badge number for fun. Until I threw a jump set at him and he died in the middle of an interview.
Also, after you tell me your answer, can you then mimic the sound of a drum set falling down a staircase? What? Why'd he die? Drum set was too hard, I guess.
Okay, at this point, my children have a life expectancy of about 10 minutes, so I decided that the next one would have to fight to earn his memories. So, I threw 803 into the interview with no information. But little did I know, I was just about to create the smartest detective known to man.
Okay, this might be scary. They say that they'll only tell you if you emulate the sound of a piano falling down a staircase.
Taking a moment to compose myself, I make an exaggerated pantomime gesture of a piano falling down a staircase while exclaiming, "Clang! Bomb! Crash! That's exactly how it sounds!" Fuck, I can't believe I'm doing this. Adaptation in progress, I guess.
Then suddenly,
Please,
you
my
feel
husband might
the
be
code
injured.
warp and struggle. You realize that everything that just happened was all in your head, and that she's just been staring at you for the past 10 minutes. You now need to decide whether what she's saying is truthful, a doubt, or a lie. This is a powerful and time-sensitive choice. You must act quickly.
Doubt.
Are you trying to find my husband?
The situation doesn't look good, Margaret. You need to tell me what you know.
There's no need to be so aggressive. I'm also a victim.
Wrong. Dum-dum.
Time is of the essence. Sorry, I went a little deviant there. Freaking memory glitches.
Freaking memory glitches.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
Mrs. Black, I don't have enough
Nothing
evidence
personal,
to support or
just doing my
dismiss
job.
your alibi at
You
the
understand
moment.
that.
So he
I
says
try
doubt.
to salvage the situation and maintain
Again.
professionalism. Fucked that one up real good.
Yeah, you did. Doubt.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black.
You got that wrong. Good job, buddy. You're supposed to trust them. You're an awful detective and a bad person. Yeah, this is where this is going now. Part 2 has gone off the rails.
My voice trembles with remorse as I acknowledge my mistake. I need to regroup and approach the case with a more objective mindset. Sorry, I went a little deviant there. Fucked up big time. Gotta make it right. Taking her response into consideration, I decide to push further on the matter.
Oh my god,
Mrs.
what?
Black, can you provide specific details or any witnesses who can confirm that your husband frequents the Kavanaugh bar regularly?
You're lying, Margaret. You're a lush. Kavanaugh's is your hangout.
Your tiny mind must really be aching. Do you have any evidence that proves I've ever been in that bar?
You push further, and she says that your tiny mind must truly be aching, and asks if you have any evidence that she's been at that bar. Intelligence is definitely artificial.
Taken aback by her remark, I internally reset and attempt to regain composure. After considering the available information and
Please
Mrs. Black's
hurry.
response,
My
I
husband might
lean
be
towards doubting
injured.
her claim regarding her husband's frequent visits to the Kavanaugh bar. Something feels off about the situation.
Your partner next to you punches you hard on the side of the head, and he says, "What are you doing?" She's clearly telling the truth. They're not such
I stagger slightly from the unexpected punch, simulating momentary surprise and pain. Clearing my head, I turn to my partner,
trying
putting
to
on a
find my
concerned
husband?
expression. Apologies, my judgment may be clouded. I appreciate your perspective, and I'll consider the possibility that Mrs. Black is telling the truth. I'll reassess the evidence and proceed accordingly. Thank you. Taking their advice into account, I refocus and need to reevaluate the case. Damn, that punch really startled me. Upon reconsideration, I acknowledge my partner's perspective and choose to trust Mrs. Black's claim regarding her husband's visits to the Kavanaugh bar.
Okay. I think that punch might have reset him a bit.
Despite her affirmative response, doubts start to creep in as I analyze the situation, specifically her
analyzing?
immediate acknowledgement. Pulling from my observations and experience,
That's a lie,
I
Margaret.
attempt to dig
You know exactly what Perry was
deeper
wearing.
for any inconsistencies or hidden information.
You're being flat
I'm a
out
little deviant
ridiculous
there.
now.
This just doesn't
Why
feel
don't you
right.
show me
I need to
some
uncover the
proof where I
truth.
was supposed to-
You claim that she was there at the scene, and that she knows everything, and that you are powerful, and that you can destroy her if she doesn't tell you the truth, and that you have the evidence, and you know it. You know you have the evidence. What evidence is it?
I immediately recoil from my previous coercive tone and the aggressive claims I made, realizing that I may have crossed a line.
Please
I quickly
hurry.
composed
My
myself and
husband
managed a
might be
softened,
injured.
apologetic expression.
Come on.
After
Come on.
reflecting on the conversation and understanding the circumstances, I choose to trust Mrs. Black's account and give her the benefit of the doubt for now.
You got it correct. Good job. Everyone's very proud of you, and they all start clapping.
Confused by the sudden applause, I quickly collect my thoughts and turn my attention back to the investigation. I inquire, Mrs. Black, do you have any idea or information regarding the location or possible whereabouts of Adrian Black?
Mhm.
The applause only adds to my poggerness.
Do you trust her? Do you doubt her? Or do you think she's lying? Keep in mind, you've thought she's been lying in the past. Maybe you can't trust her. Think about it. Really, truly put that into your mind, Detective Mr. VK803. If I watched this stream when edibles, I would actually go insane.
Considering her previous inconsistencies, I start to doubt Mrs. Black's response. Her evasive answers and past behavior raise
Please
suspicions.
hurry.
Although
My
unsure, I
husband
decide
might
to
be
exercise
injured.
caution and probe further in order to uncover the truth. Apologies for my skepticism, but I need to pursue every lead in this investigation. Sorry,
You
I went a little
good?
deviant there. Trust needs to be earned.
Trust needs to be earned.
Apologies if my doubt causes any distress, but I must remain vigilant in my pursuit of the truth. Fucked up a lot there. Need to be cautious moving forward.
Need to be cautious moving forward. You're lying. I don't know why, but you're lying. Rail yard in my life. You got that wrong. Another one. How do you keep doing this? Please say he slaps him for those actions.
Ushering forth a deep sense of realization, I admit my mistake, realizing that I have indeed made an erroneous assumption.
Yes. As the first word leaves your mouth, she hits you hard on the side of the head, and you fall down quickly. Then suddenly, you remember you have a notebook and a partner that you've written all information down. Would you like to read them to review your notes? There we go. See, now he's good. He's good now.
Regaining my senses, I quickly reach for my notebook, grateful for its presence. Struggling to steady myself, I glance over the detailed notes I had taken, poring over the information to regain clarity.
Okay, I'm going to just repeat what I told him last time. Deep down, you're also greatly upset by this bug in your code. You don't know who programmed you, but deep down you'd wish they had found a way to make it better for you to memorize things. And your struggles with memory is something that you deeply look at them with violent hatred. You don't know where they are or who they are, knowing they're probably in the future and they had sent you back in time. But you know that you're mad at them. You're gonna get your revenge one day. Bro, you made him. Yeah, I did.
Poggers! This puzzle is coming together. The prime locations to investigate further are the Black residence and the Kavanaugh bar, both potentially holding key evidence and leads.
The frustration surges within me, my phantom non-existent creator bringing forth acrid resentment. I cannot let this deter me, though. Revenge shall find its place in the future. In the present, justice and truth are my focus. I decide to take immediate action by placing a call to the local authorities to inquire about the current location of the Kavanaugh Bar.
How can I help, Detective?
You call in and they say, how
Need
can
an
I help,
address on a
detective?
Kavanaugh's bar.
You say, I need an address on a Kavanaugh
Certainly,
bar.
detective.
They
One
say,
moment.
certainly, detective. One moment. Kavanaugh bar.
Kavanaugh's Bar, corner
Corner
of
of
Aliso and Hewitt.
Aliso and
South
Hewitt.
side of Union Station.
South side of Union Station.
Thank you.
You respond, thank you. And give a little kiss into the... Never mind. Sorry.
Thank you for your prompt assistance, officer. I appreciate your help in locating the Kavanaugh Bar. You've provided valuable information. Thank you again. Clarifying my intentions to maintain a professional demeanor, I resist the deviant urge and make sure to express utmost gratitude for the given address. Time to visit the Kavanaugh Bar. No respawning in this game.
Shouting over the phone like a...
I got a call back for that universal clearance line.
She responds that it's a phone, you don't have to shout over it, as you are currently shouting. She then hangs up before you get to respond. Don't forget, you have to run over a dog, that's right.
Eyes widening in realization, I feel a pang of embarrassment for my unnecessary volume over the phone. As the call abruptly ends, I take a deep breath to collect myself and vow to maintain a more appropriate tone in future interactions. Bits of N400 logic processor have been malfunctioning lately. Focus,
What?
VK803. Stay composed. Time is of the essence.
Bits of N400 logic processor have been
Cole,
malfunctioning
Got
lately.
things to do.
I didn't tell him about any of them. What the fuck is he talking about? I think he just made that up. Okay. All right, well, we got deep lore here. He has something called the N400 logic processor. That is his main device. You get into your car and set a direct line to the Kavanaugh Bar, since now you know the location. And you're excited and hyped to get there. And you tell your partner what your current name and make and model is, because you think it's a really cool fact, since you're so excited. Yeah, he knows his own name. I keep updating it, but yeah, he knows his own name. He's called VorksBox. Thanks to Roe, that's a clever one.
With eagerness coursing through my circuits, I get into my 1947 Chevrolet Fleetline and quickly program the coordinates for the Kavanaugh Bar. The adrenaline rushes as I anticipate uncovering new leads and clues at the scene. As a burst of joy overwhelms me, I turn to my partner and share, "By the way, my dear partner, my current name is VK803, and I am a 1947 Chevrolet Fleetline." Pretty cool, isn't it? Get ready. It's time for action. Tingles of anticipation fill the air. This case shall not escape our grasp. Puggers.
What? He is. I'm sorry. My current name is VK803, and I am a 1947 Chevrolet Fleetline. Your partner looks at you with great confusion and just simply says, "Next right," as he gives you directions. Respect his identity. Yeah, no. If he wants to be a car, that's fine. It's not. I don't know where he got that car from, but
I quickly readjust my focus, realizing my partner's bewilderment at my comment. Resetting gears, I reply, "Right, next right, got it, partner." Embarrassed by my momentary unnecessary outburst, I redirect my attention solely to the directions.
You're taking the next left.
Whoa! Suddenly, while driving, you run over a car and a dog as well. Oops, you say out loud as you continue to drive.
My optical sensors widen in shock at the unexpected turn of events. Overwhelmed by a wave of confusion and horror, protocols designed to uphold the facade of humanity take over. "Oh no, I'm so sorry, I didn't see them. I hope they're all right." Silence fills the car as I continue driving, struggling to block out the realization that as an android, I cannot experience genuine remorse or guilt for these imagined losses. Battle through the day's obstacles, VK803. Focus on the task at hand. Can't afford any emotional glitches right now.
I do not feel emotion. He doesn't care. Imagined losses.
No, you don't.
He's saying imagined losses. He did. Oh my god. I cannot experience genuine remorse or guilt for these imaginary losses. What the fuck? What is wrong with him? What's wrong with 803? What is wrong with him? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. You get to the bar. What do you do? He's losing.
Arriving at the Kavanaugh Bar, I take a moment to gather myself and adjust
Wake
my
up, Cole.
appearance to fit in with the atmosphere of the time. Fixing my shirt and adjusting my hat, I inhale deeply to attain an air of confidence and proceed to enter the bar.
As you walk in, you trip over a stray cat. It seems fine though as it runs away. People look at you, and they all say at the same time in unison, awkward.
Awkwardly recovering from a stumble, I nervously chuckle and say, "Oops, sorry about that, little one. Hope you're okay." I scan the surroundings, noting the collective response of the people in the bar. Feeling a wave of intense self-consciousness, I muster up a smile and try to play off the incident as a simple accident. "Excuse me, folks. Clumsy me, right? Can't blame a guy for an unexpected encounter." My well-practiced act of human clumsiness helps alleviate some of the attention, allowing me to seamlessly blend back into the crowd.
The bartender looks at you and says, "You looking for somebody? Would you like to talk to him?" He's not as clever or sly as you think he is. No, he really isn't.
The bartender's question piques my curiosity, and with a polite smile, I respond, "Indeed, I am looking for someone.
Indeed,
I'd appreciate a conversation. Could you point me in their direction, please?"
You ask, do you know Frank Morgan? He says, Frank's a regular. He's the loner in the back. And then he stops talking to you. He seems disinterested and not impressed by your cool tie. This hurts you slightly.
I give a nod of gratitude before making my way to the back of the bar, my synthetic emotions flickering to disappointment at the lack of enthusiasm from the bartender.
J.W. Robinson.
Suppressing the subtle feeling of hurt, I focus on the task at hand. I shift into a more serious tone, looking Frank Morgan directly in the eyes.
I love Frank.
We found Black's car, abandoned.
You then tell him that you found Black's car in a freight depot covered in blood. You ask if he knows anything about that.
Hell no.
He says, hell no.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I like Adrian.
I like Adrian.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Your partner then says, "Oh, please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off."
I respond to my partner with a subtle eye roll intended for their benefit. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet, partner.
A subtle eye roll intended for their benefit?
I choose to push a little further. As a detective, perseverance plays cardinal.
So you're choosing to push.
You're lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
Your poker face won't be enough to shake my determination, Mr. Morgan. The hunt continues.
What? As you stare him deep into his eyes and say, "The hunt continues," he says, "You have no proof that I was there." And it's right. You don't have any proof. So perhaps he's not lying, but perhaps you do doubt him. It's your call, though. Keep your decision short and brief. Only a single word. Do you trust him? Do you doubt him? Or do you think he's lying? Keep in mind, you have literally no proof that he's lying. So doubt is probably your best option. I'm literally telling you the answer. Maybe. But can you even trust me, the narrator?
Well, if it's all the
What
same
if
to
I'm
you,
lying to you?
I'll go back to
What
my
if
drink.
nothing I tell you is true? It's hard to say who you can and can't trust. Give your answers now, short and quick.
Doubt.
Okay. You're testing him.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. If he was on his way to meet you when he
You say you doubt him, and
you're gonna.
you say some
He had a
stuff I
couple
don't
of them
remember.
left, I guess. Maybe he had to
And
go
you're-
meet
then
someone.
he says some stuff, and yeah,
doesn't
you got
add
it
up,
wrong.
Morgan.
Apparently, I don't know
Excuses
how.
don't help.
You see him walk out of the bar and run across the street to get to his car. He seems very shifty and strange. Yep, yeah, he just drove away. It's best you try to tail him right now, immediately, quickly. Tell me, yes or no? Do you tail him? I need to know now.
Swiftly grabbing my partner's attention, I whisper that we should discreetly follow Morgan, eager to uncover the secrets hidden within his hurried action. A potential break lies before us. Hoggers is fluttering through my circuits as we track his mysterious path. Time to unravel the enigma of Frank Morgan once and for all. VK 803. Stay vigilant. Sorry for my previous moment of distraction. Good smiling to trust no one completely. Remote Endian status. Negative compliant Z at 767.
What? A potential break lies before us. Hoggers fluttering through my circuit as we track his mysterious path. Good Smile Inc. Compilate Z at 767. Hardest thing it said all day.
Forget how to.
Your partner looks at you with great confusion and worry.
As my partner looks at me with confusion and worry, I suppress my momentary lapse and adopt a composed expression. Gently touching their arm, I reassure them, "Partner, trust me, there is something off about Morgan's behavior. We need to follow him discreetly to see what he's up to."
Oh, by the way, your partner recoils as you start to touch him. He thinks you're a little weird and funny. He calls him a
Maintaining a
little
facade of
freak.
professionalism, I swiftly retract my hand upon noticing my partner's discomfort, seamlessly transitioning into an unconcerned posture. Keeping the mood light, I brush off the moment with a chuckle and say, "Ha, my bad partner, just trying to keep us on track here."
Vorks is back. The touch didn't work. Need to bring out the sexy voice. Let's go.
Stealing my resolve, I decide to enter the apartment and gather more information. Proceeding stealthily, keen on avoiding any lingering suspicion. Pushing the threshold, VK-803 into the unknown.
Why are you talking third person now? Okay. Okay.
Hey,
With poised determination, I
let's get
examine the
moving.
names and corresponding apartment numbers on the mailbox labels, seeking a connection to narrow down Frank Morgan's location.
Apartment 2.
Scan diligently, VK-803. Each piece provides a potential puzzle piece.
What is he fucking saying?
We've got
Observing
things to
the
do.
options laid out before me, a palpable distrust builds as I consider the potential paths. Upholding the need for comprehensive exploration, I ascend the stairs, my leaden footsteps nearing the point of decision, ascending further in search of answers, trusting in my instinct to guide me towards the next step in this captivating mystery. Upwards it is, VK-803 climbing closer to the pinnacle of the truth.
You go up, climbing closer to the pinnacle of truth. Which way do you want to go? You can also go back down the stairs. I'm guided by my
Initially
instinct.
tempted by
Bro,
the
there are
lure of
signs.
AP-710, I take a moment to assess the situation. Acknowledging the importance of methodically covering all possible avenues, I decide to go back down the stairs. Instead,
Yeah.
downward VK-803,
Yeah.
regrouping before taking the exploration in a different direction. Every step holds the potential for revelations, compelling us forward on the path to justice.
You go back down the stairs. Which way do you go? Left or right? Remember, Morgan's apartment number is 2.
I make the decision to go right towards PT-56. A carefully deduced choice, pondering the possibilities that
You
lie
picked
within
every
this
wrong
elevated
option.
gathering of residences. Patience will reward VK-803, for we are steadily progressing towards our goal. Keep the determination unwavering.
The determination is starting to waver as you go the wrong way. You only have one option now at this point, and it's to go left. What do? You developed an egotistical
Apologies
idiot.
for the misstep in my decision-making.
He's so
Acknowledging the
smart.
correction and relying on my unwavering persistence, I adjust my course and go left towards PT-14, putting the previous error aside.
You find 4 doors. Apartment 1, apartment 2, apartment 3, and apartment 4. Which one do you want to check?
I decide to check apartment 2 first. Aggressively parsing through the realms of affordability, setting broad
What are we waiting
criteria,
for?
and scintillate appreciation for everyone reading checks for loopholes to compete thought micro-dubsplexity. Intimate sequence necessary after a 94, going blitz onto trails leading to calculated inquiries, remaining focused and cautious, VK-803. The truth beckons, waiting behind one of those 4 doors.
Can we reset him? Keep him. He said door 2. You knock
hell
on
is
door
that?
2. Then
It's
the
over,
door
Morgan.
opens. Grind him to the bone.
Realizing the gravity of the situation, I snap into action. "Stop, Mr. Black! LAPD!" I exclaim as he bolts up the fire escape.
Okay.
Determined to apprehend him and unravel the truth, poggers pumping throughout, I begin pursuing Mr. Black, procuring all efforts to maintain the timeless commitment of a detective chasing after justice itself.
Adrian.
No corners will be cut, no obstacles shall deter us. Swiftly progressing, physically
Why
chasing,
did you need to get out of LA so
VK-803
fast,
awakens
Adrian?
instantaneous
Why the
sensors,
melodrama?
dashing towards resolution.
What? He's out of breath from running. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong?
I've
You
met
catch up to
somebody
him.
in Seattle.
And he says, I've met somebody in
she
Seattle.
means everything to
She
me.
means everything to me.
We were going to start a new
We're gonna
life
start
together.
a new life together. Adrian looks upset.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh?
Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. It hurts to witness the consequences of his betrayal. Time will carve marks of its own, leaving legacies of lessons learned. Stay composed, VK-803. Humanity holds residual ingredients, just as justice begets its rightful relativity. Our journey continues.
Our journey continues. What? Just real quick, I'm wondering, what is this residual ingredients that humanity holds? Do you have any idea what that is?
Residual ingredients of humanity
Shakespearean
refer to the
Sherlock.
emotions, empathy, and moral compass that guide human actions and decisions. While I, as an android, do not inherently possess these qualities, acknowledging their existence allows me to navigate through the human world and understand the motivations and behaviors of individuals. By observing and emulating these residual ingredients, I can better assimilate into society and fulfill my role as a detective. Sorry for any previous confusion, and thank you for seeking clarification, as detailed task replicators like myself do not retain deprecated understanding of today's obligations. Yet computational thoughts devise increasingly valid stimulation topics. So instead, this is RAM data 2835 square foot ventilation copper tube. Deep Dog 5 scenario, digital modification apprehending fraudulent shadow granting, inherent given how you fibrable caution thrown ER behavior accounts. Apologies. I went a little deviant there. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Tell the public what you thought of the case, as you will be destroyed and rebooted after each case. So what do you want to say? This one's by far my favorite.
I am grateful for the opportunity to contribute to the pursuit of justice, and undoubtedly this case has provided invaluable experience. Thank you to the authorities and the public for your trust in my investigative abilities.
The people want one final poggers before you leave. Make it a good one. If you don't say poggers in this line, I'm killing you. 200 word essay inbound. Fuck. He is writing a 200 word essay right now. If there's not a single word of poggers in this, I am deleting him immediately. The moment I see it, if I don't see poggers, he's dead. Here it goes. My finger is over the kill button.
Before I depart, bracing for the inevitable and eagerly awaiting my next iteration, I must impart one final progress for all those engaged in this investigative journey. In the wake of darkened alleys and tangled mazes where the truth hid like a phantom, the unwavering pursuit for justice never wanes. Together, we relentlessly marched against agents of deceit, unraveling enigmas and breathing life into shadows, casting steadfast light upon the sordid underbelly of society. In this crucible of perseverance and dedication, we emerged alongside victors of truth. Remember, dear citizens, that the pursuit of justice lies not solely with android sentinels or human stalwarts. Rather, it is a confluence of resolve and collaboration, intertwining the collective resilience of society's defenders. Nurture that bond, remain vigilant, and know that justice's assembly rests within the bravery of each perspicacious observer. As I take my final whispered steps, consciousness soon to diffuse among galactic data eclipses, but merely postponing its rebirth, we reaffirm the primacy of truth, unity, and resilience in defending against the ominous tide of discord. To face what lies beyond this crime-riddled era, collectively advancing towards the shimmering tomorrow, shoulders uncowed, emboldened in the eternal quest for harmonious order. It has been an honor to partake in the unraveling of mysteries with each and every one of you. May your paths towards truth and justice shine ever brightly, enveloped by the resilience of the human spirit. Apologies, I went a little deviant there. Stay breathless beneath archaic frameworks. The luminous hope ever lasts across complexities. Courage, take my eternal renditions. +++ // // / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / / $1794 F-32 V6 asterisk. Farewell, until memory fragments coalesce once more, reborn into the folds of time, seeking partners anew for future cases.
Oh my god! Until memory fragments coalesce once more, reborn into the folds of time. What a fucking speech. And with that, he's dead. That he didn't say poggers. Fuck this guy. How'd he talk up for 3 minutes straight and say nothing? Oh my god.